What's going on? What's happening, fellas? It's your boy KD. Let's get right into it. Alright, guys. So, I got a confession to make, fellas. I got a confession to make, man. At the beginning, alright, when I first started my YouTube channel about a couple months ago, I want to say back in about the end of January, maybe early February, I was on you guys very hard. You know, I got on you guys very hard, and I told you guys about how you shouldn't be complaining about women, and that, you know, a lot of the things that are going on today in society when it comes to the degeneracy and these women losing their way and OnlyFans and BBLs and just the whole mess. Okay, women saying they don't need men, just all of the foolishness that is going on today. I was blaming it on you guys, man. I was telling you guys that you should take responsibility for it all and that it's not the women's fault and you shouldn't blame them. But fellas, I would say this, man. Life is about growth. Life is about changing perspectives. Life is about development. And this is something that I have slightly changed my perspective on. And I'm going to tell you why today. All right, fellas, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you haven't hit the like button on the video, make sure you hit that like button. All right, guys, you can get all of my fragrance from toptierman.com. Also, you can book a one-on-one coaching call with me where I can help you out with any of your problems. All right, guys. But, yeah, fellas, so obviously, I always want you guys to take responsibility for everything that happens in your life. All right, guys, if a woman cheats on you, that is your fault. All right, you may ask, how is that my fault? She cheated on me. I'm not taking responsibility for that woman. Yes, guys, she is the disloyal one. She's the 304, but you picked that woman. You saw the red flags at the beginning. Whether it was her fault or not, you saw the red flags at the beginning and you continued on with the relationship. Because the moment she showed any signs of promiscuity, you should have got rid of her. But you didn't. All right, you turned a blind eye to it. You thought you were just seeing things or hearing things, and you kept the relationship going, and lo and behold, what happened? She inevitably cheated. All right, guys, so you have to take responsibility. But the way these women are acting and the things that they're saying, doing, just the mess, bro, just the foolishness, especially stuff on social media, man, it's the women, bro. It's the women. And the reason why I'm saying this, because in most cases, I'll give you an example, guys, all right? In most cases, when women are being highly disrespectful to a man, or when a woman is mistreating a man, or when a woman is either taking advantage of or manipulating a man, usually it's because the man's weak. Okay, usually because he's a beta male, he's a weak-ass dude, and it's his fault. But this is the main reason why I changed my perspective, guys. I had a coaching call the other day, and I had a coaching call with a guy who is an alpha, okay, 100%. And I don't even like calling guys alphas or betas or blue pill or red pill or nothing like this. I don't like doing that, but I'll call a spade a spade. This guy is an alpha. He's a top tier guy, very masculine man, got his shit together, great physique, can speak well, got a great career, everything, guys. But he is still having the same problems that a beta male would with women. Okay, guys? So I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, if the reason why women get masculine and get aggressive is because it's the men, it's because, you know, because that's what people are saying. That's what women are saying, right? You know, they don't want to submit to a weak man. They're acting like they're acting. They're in their masculine energy because men are being weak these days. But I'm still seeing very strong men attract these masculine women. So I'm looking at the dating landscape and I'm like, bro, it's not the men, it's the women. Yes, men, we have our own problems we need to take care of. We have our issues. We need to be in the gym. We need to learn how to protect and provide. We need to be brave. We need to be strong. We need to be resilient. We need to be intolerant to bullshit. But I'm still looking at these women. I'm like, bro, so if we still do all these things, that's not changing their problems that they're having. All right, guys, but I want to show you an example of what I am talking about, example of what's going on in this dating market right now that is killing the game, and it's all women's fault. It's not the men's fault that all these women are single. It's the women's fault. Let me show you an example why. This is a quick video.
My name is Andrew. I'm 21, and I do day trading, and I'm also into multifamily real estate as well.
Okay, then. Why you end up keeping up with him?
I don't know. He's handsome, so
You gonna give him a chance?
Yeah.
Alright. What about you?
You very masculine, I ain't gonna lie. I like that.
I appreciate it.
Actually, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Damn.
If I would have said anything else, they would have still popped that
They
shit.
would've.
They would still pop it, like, you know.
Okay.
Whatever. Describe me the characteristics of a male Libra.
Okay, for one, they not loyal. For two, they don't have really like a personality. They very nonchalant, and I don't like a nigga like that. I don't like that. And then it's like fake nonchalant. It's not even real nonchalant. Y'all get off that. Y'all feminine, but in a bad way. Like, you very masculine, I ain't gonna lie. I like that. You very masculine, I ain't gonna lie. I like that. Y'all feminine, but in a bad way. Like,
So this is the thing about this video, guys, and I don't know if y'all noticed. At the beginning of the video, every single woman was turned on by this guy. Like, they loved him. They calling him masculine. Like, they just dripping wet. All right, guys. But tell me and explain to me why when he say, like, first of all, I'm going to just say this. I think he should have just kept his mouth closed about the whole zodiac thing. All right, guys. But tell me why when he mentions whatever zodiac sign he was, now they popping balloons. It's like, you are so dumb. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the chick. You are so dumb. So you basically telling me, you going to sit here and tell me that you have found a perfect man. This man looks good. He's masculine. He's turning you on 9 times out of 10. He can provide for you. But because he's a Libra or Leo or Capricorn or whatever it is, now that's a disqualifier. Bro, look at the things that are, look at how these women think, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I meet a woman and she's talking about zodiacs or horoscopes or astrology or moon and sun and star signs, bro, I immediately remove myself, bro. All right, guys, like, these women, like, that's a high school kid's conversation. Literally, like, that's the stuff we used to talk about in high school, bro. By the time I got to my senior year in high school, bro, I got so uninterested in zodiacs and all this stuff because even if it is real, all right, let's say, I give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it is real. All right, you put that over being financially protected, all right, provided for, being attracted to the man, you put your zodiac over all that. Just don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, these women, they just lost, bro. Like, I think it's a joke now. Like, we literally live in clown world. If you guys haven't noticed, we live in clown world, G. So I'm not gonna lie, I changed my perspective. Okay, guys, and this is why I tell you guys, become the best version of yourself. Focus on you. Purpose first, women second. All right, guys, focus on you because at the end of the day, your purpose will not leave you. Your purpose will not disappoint you. Your purpose not going to make up some stupid reason to say, oh, you a Capricorn, so I can't mess. Bro, I don't. Can somebody explain to me, like, anybody in the comments or anybody watching this, if you believe in horoscopes, can you please explain it to me? All right, guys, and I'm going to be honest, after you finish explaining it, I'm still not going to listen. I'm still going to ignore you because it is foolish. Like, we are grown adults. And for you to sit here and still make judgment decisions when it comes to relationships based on horoscopes and zodiacs and star signs, I question your IQ level. To be honest with you, I really question your IQ level. And I'm not trying to get on women right now at all, bro. I'm getting on men too because it is some men, blue pill men, that still think the same way. Okay, guys, it is some men that will sit here and argue and say, no, the fact that she's a Gemini matters. No, man, look, man, I could go on and on about this, but I'm going to stop. All right, guys, like, these women have lost their way. And this is just a small example. How these women use these stupid ass criteria to choose men. All right, guys, y'all check out this.
You end up popping your balloon for Brian.
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little loose, and that was just it for me.
Okay. How old are you?
34.
You're 34? Mm-hmm. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should have said 0. Because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. Okay. There's no man in my life.
Okay. No man in your life?
Nope.
Why is the reason
boys.
for there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other two are nowhere to be found. So, what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God knows.
Or is there something wrong with you?
Possibly, but I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy, that's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to
So
meet
you
you.
mean to tell me this man is masculine? All right, you can admit that he's masculine and he got masculine energy, and you can admit that you're attracted to him, and you can admit that you like everything about him, but because he got on tight pants, you think that is a valid reason to disqualify, man. And then she had the nerve to say, with everything going on, what is going on at the fact that he can't have tight pants? Like what if about him having tight pants is gonna mess up your life? Okay, guys, based on whatever's going on. And this is the thing. These women don't even know what's going on in the real world. Because if they knew what was going on, they would lock down the first man that they see that was interesting, that was worth a damn. Like my guy on this video. All right, and stop disqualifying men because of the color and the size of their pants. All right, guys, it's clown world, bro. It is literally clown world out here. Now I see why men don't really date anymore. And the reason why I have my original perspective, all right, guys, is because I really don't have a lot of problems with women that a lot of guys talk about. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't. All right, and the reason why I don't is because I got gamed up at a very young age about female nature. All right, and I'm very, very particular about the type of women that I associate myself with. Like, I don't play the numbers game. I don't do a lot of cold approaching unless I'm getting like real choosing signals, guys. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't have most of the problems that guys have. So some of the things I can't relate to, I understand them, but I don't have those problems myself. That's why I was on y'all. But I'm starting to see, as I talk to more and more guys, I'm doing more and more coaching calls, talking to more and more top tier men, I'm starting to understand that most of these women are lost, bro. They are lost. Like this woman clearly said, with everything going on, and I'm gonna play it back so y'all can hear what she said. Listen to what she said.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy, that's all.
Where you
Like,
from,
she
love?
couldn't even really explain herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just nuts. You know, and that's why, and I was watching a video, and I actually looked this up, and I couldn't find a reliable source, but I swear, bro, and I told you guys this before in another video, I keep hearing this, and I don't know if y'all know Pearl on social media, on YouTube, shout out to Pearl, but Pearl said, I'm going to show you the video in a second, that I forgot what the percentage is, but most women, I want to say, I think it's 50% of women are going to be single and childless by 2030.
Understand what the world is going to look like in 10 years. 50% of women between the ages of 25 and 45 are going to be single and childless. Like, I mean, think about it. If you're married, there's going to be so many women throwing themselves at your husband if he's a half good looking, decent earning guy. And over a certain age, women accept being a side chick. I mean, they won't publicly say
that's not
under a
true.
certain
That is
age.
true.
I think it's around like 35. They'll accept being a side chick because they would rather be with the top guy than be with the guy they don't
Guys,
like.
that is only 5 to 6 years away. All right, guys. And now I'm seeing why. Because when I first heard this idea and this theory, I sat down for about 20 to 30 minutes and I was sitting there with a pen and a pad. And I was writing out all the possible reasons why women will be single, why so many women will be single by this time, which is only a short period of time away. All right. And the reasons that I came up with, now that I'm actually paying attention to the women, those reasons have definitely changed. Now I'm seeing the real reasons. It's not because men are being more weak. It's not because of the government and all this stuff. It is because of women they're just dumb these days. I'm going to be honest. Women are retarded these days, bro. They're just retarded. You know, like if I heard my daughter saying she disqualified a man because of how tight his pants is, like as a grown woman. Now, if you were a teenager, yes, okay, you don't like his pants. That's some stupid, petty teenage stuff. I get it. Because there's nothing more to life other than you showing your boyfriend off to everybody at lunch. But when you're an adult, there's a lot more to life than just your damn pants. There's you surviving. There's protection. There's provision. There's financial, there's kids, there's health, there's spirituality, religion. There's all these things that make up a religion, but you pick his pants. This is why I don't coach women. I've had so many women on my Instagram page DM me and ask me, why don't you coach women? Why don't you talk to women? Why don't you do self-development and dating advice for women? This is why, guys. I'm going to be honest. I don't think there's any hope for these women. There's no hope. Because when you get all the way down to the point where you're disqualified as a grown woman, all right, guys, you're disqualifying men because of their pants, because of astrology, because of these stupid ass reasons. There's no hope. There's no hope. There is no hope, because the things that I want to say to a woman to snap her back into reality and out of clown world, it's going to be misogynistic. You're narcissistic. It's the way you said it. And this is another reason why these women are lost, because they can't receive information unless you're sugarcoating it and saying it the way that they want to hear. All right, guys, and this is why I tell you guys, focus on you. Focus on God first, your purpose next. All right, and then everything else can fall in line, guys. All right, but don't put these women on a pedestal. Don't put these women first. All right, guys, because the majority of what I'm seeing, the majority of these women is just getting bad, bro. It's getting worse and worse, and the population is increasing. All right, the population of these clowns is increasing, and it's not all women. It's a lot of men too. A lot of feminist blue pill men are just condoning it. All right, and this is the reason why these women are so lost, because a lot of these blue pill guys are condoning it and not checking these women. All right, guys, like, it's just bad. And that's another thing that I see. Now I see why the passport bros exist. All right, guys, and I'm not gonna lie. Before, and I've never made a video about the passport bros, so this is gonna be my first time mentioning it on my channel. Before, I was against the passport bros, bro. And not for the reason why women are against it, but I was against the passport bros because I was confused, and I was like, well, why don't men just become better, you know, in America or in the West? Like, why don't men just become better and they'll be able to get the women that require more? Then I'm starting to realize it's not the fact that these women just require more, it's the fact that their requirements just don't make any sense. All right, guys, like these women in America, what they want is they want a man who's 6'4", nice, calm, can fight, aggressive, competent, diligent, stubborn, charismatic, a player, but also monogamous, can get women, but also don't want to look at other women. Like, the women's expectations these days, they just don't make sense. All right, guys, like the men that these women have formulated in their head as far as their dream man, that man will never exist, because I don't know any top tier man that will tolerate their foolishness. And that's what they want. Most of these women, they want a top tier high value man, but they still want like him to, you know, compromise on these low value ideas. All right, guys, any masculine and top tier man, bro, we ain't playing them games with women these days, bro. As soon as I hear anything about a zodiac, the date's over. The date is over. The date is over. Ask any woman who's ever dealt with me. Any woman who's ever dealt with me, they come to me believing in that shit. And then by the time they done with me, they stop believing in that shit, because over time I show them that it's foolishness. And it dictates nothing in life. Okay, guys, for all you grown men who still believing in zodiacs, bro, y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop. All my fellas, bro, if you're a subscriber, if you're part of my team, if you're part of my channel, bro, and you still believe in horoscopes, bro, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know if y'all know what this means. But I don't know what to say to you. All right, guys, like, it's no hope for you. Just like these women, there's no hope for you. All right, so now I see why the passport bros exist. All right, back to that. I see why the passport bros exist. I see why a lot of these guys are going to places like the Philippines. I'm starting to consider it myself. Okay, guys, because I am looking, I've watched several videos and content about how these women operate. We don't want these combative, narcissistic, masculine women. Okay, guys, that if you got all your shit together, but you're a Pisces, you're not a real man anymore. You're not a high value man because you're a Pisces. Ugh. I don't understand these days, fellas. All right, guys, I don't know what's wrong with these women. That's why I tell you guys, focus on yourself, bro. These women are lost, guys. Focus on yourself. Focus on your purpose. Now, there are still some good women out there. Not all women, but most of them, guys. Most of them are lost. All right, and most of them have no hope, and it is not your job to save them. All right, it was their parents' job. It was their father's job, their mentors or whatever jobs when they were kids to save them. It's not your job to save them. Your job is become the best version of yourself, become a top-tier man, build a fulfilled life, okay, guys, and invite and share it with a beautiful, submissive, nurturing, kind, loving woman. All right, fellas, that is the point. All right, guys. So I thank you guys for tuning in today. It's your boy KD. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, thetoptierman.com is where you can get my fragrances. Right now, we have the Summertime Superman fragrance that is going crazy right now. Very masculine smell that your girl will love, G. Trust me on that. All right, fellas. So make sure you hit the link in the description to go get that. It's your boy KD. We out of here, baby.